And here we are, just about 55 minutes away, I should point out, from the socialist, Bernie Sanders, making it official in the Granite State. He is expected to file to get his name included on the New Hampshire primary ballot. He's also, for the first time, taken off his gloves to go against his competitor, Hillary Clinton. Funny how people keep changing their tunes, right? We're just talking about Donald Trump. Suddenly he's advertising after he said he wouldn't. And then, of course, Bernie Sanders, remember this?
The American people are sick and tired of hearing about your damn emails.
Thank you. Me too.
But today, new comments of the Wall Street Journal show that Bernie, he's not playing Mr. Nice Guy anymore. Gina Loudon, Christopher Hahn here. Okay, here's what he says, guys. And I'm going through the Wall Street Journal report, and I quote, regarding those emails, let the investigation proceed unheeded. Okay, so he wants that to continue. He wants that investigation to go on. He also kind of stuck it to her when it comes to the issue of all her Wall Street money, saying, quote, people should be suspect of candidates who receive large sums of money from Wall Street and then go out and say, trust me, I'm really going to regulate Wall Street. All right, Chris Hahn, what happened to the guy who was out there on stage for the last debate with CNN defending Mrs. Clinton?
Well, he's losing. And when you're losing, you've got to change direction, right? He likes talking about how Hillary flip-flops. Well, he flip-flopped on whether or not he's a Democrat or not, right? I mean, he rejected Democratic Party lines when he ran for United States Senate and when he ran for Congress.
Yeah,
now he's a Democrat. He's going to show up and say, I want to run in a Democratic primary. Look, he's losing. And when you're losing, you've got to change tactics.
Chris,
these tactics are not going to work.
It's an important point. He has run into a few issues, actually, in New Hampshire, because they needed to see proof that he really was a Democrat before they could put him on the Democratic ballot. It looks like it's going to go through. We've made some calls, the Intel team, to verify that. And just as I said, about 50 minutes from now, he will be announcing his candidacy there officially on the ballot in New Hampshire. But you bring up an important point. I mean, who is he really? And by the way, Chris, I'll ask you, since you're on the liberal side of things, what is the real difference between a Democrat and a socialist?
Well, I think Democrats want to work within the system to make it better, the same way conservatives and the same way Republicans do. I think socialists might want to have a complete full-scale change of the system. When he says he wants a revolution, that scares me. I believe in incremental change. That's what our Constitution laid out for us, and I think most Democrats feel the same way. We want to move things to the left, but we want to do it incrementally over time in a way that can make everybody prosper in America, and we do believe in a capitalist system. We don't believe it should be untethered, but we do believe that we should have a capitalist system in America.
Yeah, you say that, but yet you want to tax anybody who is prospering. I mean, Gina, that's when you look at the plans that the Democrats have put forward, and even, frankly, some Republicans. I mean, you see these progressive systems of income tax where it effectively, I wonder if it's really being true to American values when it's penalizing work and it's penalizing prosperity.
You're absolutely right, Trish, and that is such an important point in this particular election that you just made, because what we're seeing is that you can't tell the difference, at least I can't, between the Democrat establishment, the Republican establishment. The interesting thing that the Democrats should stop and take note of is they created the Bernie Sanders of the world. He's the anti-establishment candidate. He is only the voice for those Democrats who feel completely pushed aside and marginalized in every presidential race and every nomination in recent history, because they'll tolerate no dissent, Trish. This is the problem. The establishment in Washington, D.C. in both parties is getting exactly what they asked for, and Bernie Sanders is the answer to that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it may be, Donald Trump on the Republican side, Ben Carson, a lot of their support stems from the fact that people are frustrated, and it's a similar story there for the Democratic Party. Gina and Chris, great to see you guys.
Great to see you,
Trish. Thanks.